2 Corinthians chapter 2 from verse 5 to 12. I am not overstating it when I say that the man who caused all the trouble hurt all of you more than he hurt me. Most of you opposed him, and that was punishment enough. Now, however, it is time to forgive and comfort him. Otherwise, he may be overcome by discouragement. So I urge you now to reaffirm your love for him. I wrote to you as I did to test you and see if you would fully comply with my instructions. When you forgive this man, I forgive him too. And when I forgive whatever needs to be forgiven, I do so with Christ's authority for your benefit, so that Satan will not outsmart us, for we are familiar with his evil schemes. When I came to the city of Troas to preach the good news of Christ, the Lord opened the door of opportunity for me, but I had no peace of mind because my dear brother Titus hadn't arrived yet with a report from you. So I said goodbye and went to Macedonia to find him. So as leaders, when we experience conflicts among the people, we should lead. These are the key lessons that we ought to employ. First, reaffirm your understanding of the hurt that has been caused. And we see that in verse 5. Paul reaffirmed that he understood how much hurt that the people that he was leading were hurt by the conflict that was going on. That is a leader acting in empathy. Secondly, in verse 6, he reaffirmed what he understood regarding how the people had handled the situation. Acknowledge what has been done up to that level. He mentioned that the fact that they were opposing this guy was already enough punishment for him. And if they went further, it was going to push him away from the church. The third point, he urged them to forgive the man and reaffirm their love for him. In the midst of conflict, no matter how grave it is, we will forgive and reaffirm our love for the people that we lead. As Christians, it is our responsibility to judge those in the body of Christ and to hold them accountable for their actions. Even though those measures are put in place, sometimes we can push them so far that the same thing that was supposed to teach a lesson ends up breaking that person and making us lose that particular person. So we have to understand the just measure of where the correction ends and where we have to pull them back into the fold in love, so that we don't lose our soul while trying to discipline them. There was also the last part that Paul did. He had like a litmus test to verify whether or not the Christians had heeded to his advice that he had given them. He was waiting for a report from Titus to confirm that these people had forgiven this guy and brought him back into the church and shown him much love. The lesson to us as leaders is, do you have a way of verifying whether that unforgiveness has been resolved? So yes, conflicts would arise among the people that you lead. But godly leaders handle conflicts with grace.